Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always and welcome back to Anti-Material Energy. In the last episode, we were working on pets. We were making more pets, and still more pets, and still more pets. This one is taking a while. It's almost there. But I want to bring you guys back in because there's some other stuff I wanted to do while we're waiting on that. So, which I forgot, I still have some charcoal eggs in my inventory, so let's get these compressed down a little bit and stored up away. Cool. So, what are we going to do today? So, first thing I want to do, I want to get the singularity faster. And in order to do that, we're going to need conduit speed upgrades. So, I got all of the stuff we're going to need. Just some electrical steel, iron, piston, and a redstone torch. And we get a... ooh, I didn't realize that. Even creepier. I didn't realize we don't have the ability to make those like as fast as we want. So we're gonna get 14 more pistons. I'll probably regret this. Let's just get a ton of iron, and I think we have enough. Oh my gosh, this thunderstorm. We have enough redstone torches. Perfect. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward and easy. And then we're going to need the electrical steel. And we made a bunch of those. Okay. So that's fine, whatever. Anyways, we're going to put these in here. And now this will fill up a lot faster. And then I think, yeah, we already put them in there. I thought I had made some before. But yeah, so that should make things a little bit better. And that should be a lot faster to get the singularity. So real quick, we are going to actually go ahead and sleep. That was weird sounding. What do you want? You like wool. Well, there you go. So with that taken care of, we can go ahead and get on with some other stuff. So we'll still have to wait for the singularity. That's not that big of a deal. And it's still thunderstorming. That's not nice. Let's go ahead and... You know what? I think we can do that. No, we cannot. Oops. Our pick is way too good. And there's a good chance that we're going to not have enough glowstone dust there, but whatever. I don't really care. Let's go ahead and get these two guys. And the other thing I want to do is I want to upgrade these guys. So we're going to grab, I guess, just some wood. Put it behind where these guys go, just so it's easier to put them back. And we're going to upgrade them to the illumination ones as well. Just because it's going to be easier in the long run to have that. So, these guys are pretty easy to make. Just need this stuff, like so, and there's the illumination pumps. So we'll put these down, and that will be a lot faster to get whatever we want. Which we have the prismatic processor. This takes only 9 progress to make anything, so that's really nice. It's incredibly quick. Alright, so with that taken care of, what's the big thing we're going to do today? Well, we're going to work a little bit with calculator. I forgot for a second. We're going to do a little bit of work with calculator, but there's some other things that we're trying to like finish up and all that fun stuff in the meantime. By the way, I've been making a bunch of... There's a ton of gunpowder over there. I decided to go ahead and use it and just get a ton of carbon and sulfur, and I also have arrows in here as well. We'll get through all that later. Alright, so this is still going to take a little bit of time, but it's decently fast. So what we're going to do today is we are going to work towards the nutrition module. Now the other thing we need is we need to get an algorithm assimilator, which is not too bad to do. We just need an algorithm separator and a bunch of reinforced iron and a sickle. I have the sickle. Reinforced iron should not be a problem. But the algorithm separator is going to be a bit of a pain. We have one, but I don't want to use that one. We're actually going to make another machine. I really wish this thunderstorm would go away. So we need a flawless diamond. Alright. We're going to need a bunch of reinforced iron. Can we make the blocks easier? No. So it's just reinforced stone and iron, which we have plenty of. It's just a matter of doing this. So flawless calculator, we want the dynamic crafting, and how many blocks is this? I don't think it's enough for this guy, but not quite enough for the rest of the stuff we want. So we're going to need more reinforced stone, which this is stone and wood. I guess let's take about half a stack and grab half a stack of cobblestone. I guess that'll be the easiest way. That'll give us 2 stacks. And you know what, it's going to be easier to do this like so, because who cares? We don't really care about overusing iron, because honestly we have plenty of it. So there's a bunch of reinforced iron blocks. Put those in there, and that'll be fine. So the last thing we need for the algorithm separator is some advanced power cubes, which is just normal power cubes surrounded with this. So nothing too bad there. We're going to need an energy module for later. And I know we have at least one power cube over in this chest. So we're going to need at least one more, probably more, but for now, at least one more. And so these are capacitors with conductive iron. So do we have any capacitors? I keep looking at the wrong thing. Let's see, this is the techie stuff. Yes. Alright, easy enough. So let's get this stuff made. There's the other power cube. 2 of these. Flawless diamond, reinforced iron. For some reason, it doesn't want to, like, I don't know. I've been having some issues with, like, the clicking. It's weird. Anyways, there's that. And then if we want the algorithmic, is it called the algorithmic assimilator? Algorithm assimilator. Whatever, same difference. Put those like that with a sickle. And this thing will allow us to come over here to our diamond sapling, which we made, I think, last episode, if not a couple episodes ago. We can place this guy down, and this is going to be a great source for 2 things. So first thing we're going to get from this guy is flawless diamonds and weakened diamonds. So really nice, really easy, and really, really quick. Ow is active. Insert. So the weakened diamonds are going to go in there. Insert. Flawless diamonds are going to go in there. So we already have like 10, 15 of each of those. So it's pretty overpowered. So that's going to be the best source of flawless diamonds for us, which we can then use those to make fire diamonds if we wanted to. I don't know what else we can do with it. There is some other things we can do, but doesn't require energy, doesn't do anything else. Really nice. So the last thing I want to make from calculator is the nutrition module. This thing is kind of amazing. But before we do, let's go check our slime friend. He is getting close. So let's just restock the lights. This is probably one of the longest pets we've had to make. It is the longest pet we've had to make, but it might be the longest pet there is to make. We'll see. Anyways, how's this doing? Getting close. We can. I mean, I could. I have a bunch of cobblestone stuff that I don't really care about. We could do some work with this. And like just dump in a bunch of cobblestone. And we'll see if this is worthwhile doing, but I mean it'll speed things up a little bit. It's just kind of tedious. We got to get so many items in here. It's not that big of a deal, but it's just kind of annoying at times. Anyways, we're getting there. Anyways, let's go ahead and make the nutrition module. So the nutrition module is really cool. We need the atomic calculator with the health processor and the hunger processor. So we're gonna just go ahead and put this guy in there. Can we leave it in there? Yes, we can. Cool. So we need a health processor, which is some flawless diamonds, advanced assembly, and some large tanzanite. We can probably make that. We just need 4 of these. So yeah, that was easy enough. Flawless diamond, and then actually we need more than that. We need 4 flawless diamonds. So let's just grab all these guys. We'll come over here. We should have plenty of these. And yeah, 14. We only need 4. So we'll go ahead and put the rest away. And then the advanced assembly, which we might actually have one. No. Do we have one in here? No. Alright, how do we make the advanced assembly? It's been a while. Calculator assemblies and a diamond, which those have exchange values, so maybe we make one and then forget about it. So it's just a bunch of buttons. Is it worth it? Not really. So we're gonna need 4 times 9, that's 36. 36 buttons. And a diamond. I think we can handle that. And you know what? I'll go ahead and teach the book, the advanced assembly, because why not? And you know what? We'll even do the other one as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So let's grab our book. These are teachable because they are both pretty like they're just stone and diamonds at the end of the day. So they are 100% teachable. And I mean, might as well. It makes things easier. Now for the other guy, we're gonna need so we're gonna need 2 advanced assemblies, but we're also gonna need amethyst, and that's gonna be a bit of a pain to do. So let's grab 2 advanced assemblies, 1, 2, and we're gonna need some amethyst. Like I said, that's going to be the difficult part with this. So let's put that there. Tanzanite, and there's the health processor. So we'll get to what these all do later. Once we get to the nutrition module, the health processor, and so basically all this does is combine things into something we can carry on us. The health processor and the hunger processor both are blocks, and you can also use them. What are they called? They're health modules. So these are used with health modules. The nutrition, the hunger processor is used with hunger modules. The nutrition module is basically a combination of both. So more powerful and just more better. All right, so let's put this away. We're gonna need 4 of these guys, and then we need some amethyst, and that's the annoying thing. So to get amethyst, we need a stone separator. So we don't have one. So let's go ahead and make one. So stone separate. Okay, I can't spell, so we'll just say stone sep. It is 2 more power cubes, Reinforced iron and some dirt will work. And is it just a single piece of... Yes, it is. Alright, this is actually pretty easy. How is this coming along? Gotta check on it every once in a while. Oh, it's night, so it's gonna take forever. Green is the aura color that it's easier to move in the day, but does half as much work. Harder to move at night, does twice as much work. So it's really, really annoying, and I think you can set up a system with it so that it like holds it up top and then releases it at night, but I'm lazy, I can just wait. Speaking of waiting, not close. It's annoying. Anyways, let's grab all of this stuff. We'll put those in there. So we need to make a stone separator, so we're gonna need 2 more power cubes. So that is 2 more of these guys. There's 8 conductive iron. Have any more in here? No. Of course not. And then we're gonna need some lapis. So let's get like, I don't know, that much lapis? Oh, that's all the lapis we can get anyways. Okay, fair enough. We'll have to charge that back up later with things, but we'll worry about that. Well, later. Anyways, we're gonna want lapis blocks. We can put the rest of the lapis in there. Go ahead and get rid of that. And 2 more power cubes. And finally the stone separator. So this stone separator works a lot like the algorithmic separator. I guess it's just algorithm. I always want to say algorithmic, but it's just algorithm. Very similar, but it has different recipes. So for example, the algorithm separator turns diamonds into weakened diamonds and lapis. Lapis into tanzanite. Basically it's used for tanzanite. It can turn redstone into redstone ingots. And yeah. The stone separator is to make, you can make wood with it, but it's also to get amethyst. You can also get reinforced iron from iron ore, and the enriched gold from gold ore. So nice in some ways, worse in others. It's a lower tier item of the same type of thing. So we'll wait for that to be done. We'll get our nutrition module, and then we have a lot of fun. We can have a lot of fun with that. For the biggest thing, we will no longer need food. We'll just need to recharge every once in a while. So what I mean by that, the nutrition module will do 2 things. It will give us health and hunger points. And what that means is hunger points we can get from one of the 2 trees. I don't remember which one's which. And it will give us basically hunger. Each point will fill up a haunch of hunger whenever needed, which is the kind of nice thing. It is fully self-contained in our inventory, and we just keep it in our inventory, it'll work. The health points are basically the same, but whenever we take damage, it will heal us relatively quickly, so it's kind of like really nice. But it's still one of those things that like, it's a convenience item. We're not going to have to carry food around. We're not going to have to eat. We'll always be able to sprint. So running back and forth is no longer going to be like a problem. This is almost done, but one of them is like nowhere close. That's weird. Is it still going up though? It is. Alright, well that's just going to take a little bit longer because one of them decided not to work too much. That's odd. Anyways, we have 2 amethyst and amethyst shard. We have a bunch of the circuit making stuff. Not gonna probably use that for a while. We have a wrench. I guess let's. The wrench is useful. I guess we'll put that in there. It's just one of those things of like trying to clear out the inventory a little bit, but whatever. The other way to get amethyst, by the way, is we could go chop down our amethyst tree. We could also, I know I did this. We have somewhere in here amethyst leaves we can process in here as well. These guys will turn into normal leaves and give us shards. We can also use it to make more saplings if we want, but we don't really need to. So just a second, these things are so slow. You can speed them up, but it's not worth it to me right now. We're not going to be using this stuff all that much. Amethyst is not really useful. I mean, it can give us a ton of silicon dioxide, and that's not useful to us. Are the amethyst blocks any useful? Nope. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get a bunch of shards. We'll get some amethyst for if we ever need it, but there is the hunger processor and nutrition module. So all we have to do now, and I'm going to stay purposely hungry, is we come over here. This tree isn't going to give us anything except for the diamonds. This tree gives us hunger points. We've been collecting them. We have 425 hunger points. Now watch the hunger bar down at the bottom, and as soon as I put this in my inventory, it fills it up and goes less points. So we can fill this up with our health points, and basically I just come over here every once in a while and refill it as needed, and it'll be perfect. So we no longer need food. This is our food, which is honestly really neat. So how close are we? We are about, well, 56, about 55,000 items away. I guess let's go ahead. We have quintuples in there. We have a bunch of, see, these are 5,000 each, so that's about 10,000. So let's go ahead and just fill this up, and hopefully we can get our slime pet. And I have no idea what the slime pet does. There is a lot of pets, which we can actually look at that now. If we look at the pets, there's things like shield pets, blaze pets, what are loot pets, bonus drops from mobs and mining. It is special, but it's pretty cheap, honestly. Sponge, place water, absorb water, walk on water, give gift. Oh, it's a holiday one. Mushrooms, bone meal effect with a right click, fills empty bowls with mushroom stew. That's really cool. Illuminati, ooh. It requires a nether star though. It spawns 1 to 2 random items with a right click, and with emerald nuggets. That is something we could actually abuse. So can we get a nether star easily? No. Copernicium is the big way. We could get it from singularities, which singularities have no exchange values. So we'll probably want to eventually set up something with this guy so that it's automatic. Make a really powerful, cobblestone generator, maybe. That could be something we could do. But honestly, I don't know. That has a lot of power in it. So some of these pets are really cool. Some of them are holiday ones we can't use. Quantum crystal monster pet. Isn't that the same recipe? Requires violet. Oh, it's different things. Alright, so I guess while we're waiting around, let's see if we can't make a slice and splice. So, slice. This is going to require a machine chassis, some sort of head, some solarium. Nothing too major. The only thing I'm even kind of worried about is the machine chassis. Because solarium is just soul sand and gold. I almost said glowstone. I don't know why, but it's gold. Can we? Nope. But now we should be able to. And this will be the last little set, and that's like a bunch more in there. It's getting close. So originally I was going to turn that off once it was done, but I don't think I will anymore. Alright, so we're just waiting on one of them, and I'm not too sure which one. But it's getting close. So we'll have the slime pet. So let's go ahead and make the slice and splice. To get the machine chassis, this is normal recipe. Just some iron, nothing too difficult there. So let's grab a capacitor. We're gonna need some gold and soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do 16. And do I have any gold? I have plenty of gold. So that is alloy smelting. That'll just take a little bit of time. I'm gonna need to make this. Alright, so there is the machine chassis. We are then going to need some shears as well as an iron axe. We're actually going to need 2 sets of these, so might as well make them now. Because the machine actually requires you to use those for other things as well. So kind of good to have. A bunch of sulfur. I don't know if like any of this stuff is going to be good to use for anything, but who knows. Anyways, once we get, I think just 5, grab a zombie head. This isn't really used for, actually it's used for a lot of things, but nothing that I think we're going to need anytime soon. And there is, once we do this, the slice and splice. Cool. So go ahead and put that down. We're going to put it right there. And this is going to be disabled. So that's where the axe and the shears go. And we can use that whenever we want. So that is the guy that is... No, they're all... Never mind. We should be... okay. We still have 100,000. It's going to take a little bit. So that is the slice and splice. That will allow us to make a good number of things. Specifically getting the where is it, the Ender Resonator and the Tormented Enderman Head. Those are the ones that we need for, of course I won't show it, but the Enderman Pet. But before we can really do that, we're gonna have to do something about getting Enderman. And I think the best way to do that is going to be a biome capsule. So if we look at carbon nanotubes again, we can get at some point here soon the sky capsule, which requires some einsteinium, 15 of each. We have 5, and basically once we get that, it will just enable us to do, like, we'll be able to make another mob farm with Enderman specifically. So that's really nice. It's just going to be a little bit of time before we can really do that. So I guess while we're waiting for this last stuff, we still need the singularity. And this guy is close. You know what? We can help it along a little bit more. Let's see. Let's grab a quintuple compressed cobblestone. That's 50,000. That's 26,000. How much do we need? We need 30,000. So I think the 26,000 is probably good enough. Turn that into a bunch of triples, doubles, compressed, and we'll just go through all this stuff again. And it will take a little bit of time, but we'll get all this stuff in here. I just want to get the singularity, And honestly, we're waiting on the slime pet anyway, who's not done. Just want to make sure of that. Let's do it this way, just so we can fill up and kind of optimize best we can. So just get as much as we possibly can in here. Alright, so this should be pretty much all we have to do once we get through all this stuff. And just really try to cycle through all of the cobblestone. Apologies for this, but we need to do it. I want to get this singularity today, plus we're waiting around for the pets. So it doesn't hurt. It is a little bit tedious, but this is what I have to do regardless. So there's the double compress. Let's get all of those guys. And once we get through all these double compressed, that's it. Alright, let's just do this a little bit slower. Once we get enough room so that we can actually have 9 empty slots, and I think we'll have that now. It'll be a little bit easier to do this, but we should have a singularity, and then we're going to let this continue running. We'll probably make more singularities because I never looked at what the singularities can actually give us, and oh boy, that's a lot of really good stuff. A lot of really hard to get stuff anyways. From a single item is just overpowered. So this is the last batch. That should put us basically there. Yeah, we only need a little bit more, so we will come back to that in just a moment. And this is almost done. I don't know which one needs it. Actually, it's still working. It's just slow. So this one's not really moving green all that much. We're going to let them all wait, and we'll see which one is actually powering, needs the power, so we don't have to like do more. But while we're waiting for that, actually, let's see, usage of these singularities. So we can make division sigils, which allows us to make unstable ingots, which would be really nice. Or we can use these to decompose into a bunch of radioactive things, including a good bit of copernicium, or copernicium. I don't know how to pronounce that one for sure. But a lot of really good things. So this is done. This is done. This is done. That is done. Alright. So 38. Alright, it's this one. So we're just going to power this one up, and we'll come back to that in a second. So let's look at some more of the Aura Cascade quests. We need to make the cascading synthesizer. That's actually really easy. We just need the prism and 3 iron, and then of course we get a vortex stuff. What else do we have? Bookshelf of magic, bookshelf coordinator. That is a bunch of blue, which we can probably make. So it's what, 2, 4, 7 blue. So that'll be pretty easy. And we just need some blue wool, 7 to be exact. And we can take a little extra, because why not? And we can use this to make the arcane prism as well. We are going to need some books. Do we have the singularity yet? Haha, we do. So there is the singularity, and that is the last quest in here. So we're going to take the reward bag, And we're gonna run. Oh, great. It's good. That means decor. Yuck. But the singularity we are going to keep in here. We'll probably power up our cobblestone generators so that we can get as much out of it as we possibly can. That is getting close. Are you having like problems? Are you moving other things more? Should be equal, I thought. Alright, well, forget it. We're gonna just power them all on. And just wait. Oops. I keep doing that. I need to stop placing the glowstone. Anyways, we have some blue wool. We have some iron. Just come over here, throw these down. And this should be incredibly quick. Oh my gosh. I keep missing. So many misclicks. And you. And this should be incredibly fast. You have no aura. So let's just grab, I guess, a bunch of yellow. I don't know what yellow does. Where's our book? What's special about yellow? It breaks down. Okay, well that's fine. It's really good, really fast, so who cares? I'll get some more white later, but this should be very, very quick. And almost instantaneous. So that is really good to know. Now if we want the... I'm gonna have to remember how to get the gems and all that kind of stuff. If we want to do the another prism, because these guys require all that stuff. So there is all of those. We're gonna need 7 of these for right now. And let's see, we're gonna need a bookshelf. Now that's a little bit of a pain, but this is, I mean, it's just 3 books. I think we can handle that. Didn't I teach this guy over here how to do that? To make books? Yeah. So 3 books. Bookshelf. And then the bookshelf coordinator. So that is another quest. And we'll get some stuff. Dense storage books and light storage books. I don't really have a plan to use this stuff, but it just requires some books and black arcane ingots. We have some of these books. I don't know which ones. But we need to have the extremely dense and the extremely light storage books. We have a very light and we have a super light. So then we have a storage book. So, and we have a bunch of light storage books. So we have a super light. We just surround this with glass and we'll get extremely light. So that's easy enough. And I think that's a quest. It is. We'll get the mob drop book. Alright. I don't have any plans to use these. I don't know how they work. I'll be honest. Extremely light, mob drop. And let's put the bookshelf coordinator in there. Oh my gosh, are you guys not done yet? Come on. Sometime today. It looks like it's moving mostly like purple, which is not what we want to see. That one's moving green. And so we'll just set these guys up. Oh my gosh. For more and more stuff. We can always get more glowstone. That's not a problem. I will probably do a lot of work between episodes just getting a bunch of resources together. But if we want the extremely dense storage book, it's just a bunch of stone. We'll need like a stack or so of stone. So that's not a problem. Do we have any more stone in here? We should, right? Yeah, I put a little bit in there. Alright, so it shouldn't be more than 6. So dense, super dense, very dense, extremely dense. Alright, and that is that. Cool, so that's full of books now. We'll put the bookshelves in here. And that finishes up that section of the quest. So really only the things we need to do is the Sword of the Thief, which requires angel steel. And to get angel steel, we need to make the synthesizer. And prisms, yeah, we'll need to make some more prism. We'll need to make at least one more prism, but otherwise we just make a bunch of angel steel, and that's about it. So, oh, come on. Let's go grab some more green. We'll take a bunch of gold. And if I remember correctly, we put gold in here. We fill up with diamonds. Diamonds in here get more gold. Gold in here, fill up with diamonds. Diamonds, fill up with gold. And just back and forth. And then we're gonna put all these diamonds in here. And we'll just leave it at that. But let's grab, oh, I don't know, that much green. And let's grab a bunch of iron for over there. That much iron. Okay. So, we'll just power up more green to everything. And hopefully that'll be enough. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. And actually, you know what? This is almost done. So we can put a bunch of green in there. And all this iron. Alright, so come on, give me the slime. Give me the slime pet. There's not too many more pets we need to do. To make, rather. And there we go. Slimy boy. We'll get a reward bag. It's good, so that's deco. And the slime is, I believe, used for the wither. Wither pet requires, yep, slime. It's slime, ghast, enderman, and magma cube, which magma cube is the fire diamonds with red. So we'll go ahead and get that started. Why not? How much is that? It's 50,000. That should not take long at all. And yeah, then we will go ahead and call the episode. So yeah, this is, we'll go ahead and call the episode here. So I'm gonna let this run for a little bit. Next time we will finish working on some pets, and I will look into, I'll refresh my memory on how to make the arcane prism so that we can make the cascading synthesizer and start using that. So that's the plan. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!